Like, oh my God, this day is never ending. It's just like one step at a time.
Kate is very car sick.
Entre Cuba, Brasil e África. Cuba, Cuba, curere, kiririri we now. Cuba, Cuba, curere, kiririri we. Cuba, Cuba.
Chris and I have arrived in the town of El Nido on Palawan Island after our adventurous 3-day boat expedition from Coron. It's been storming here for the last few days, but we finally have the chance to explore this incredible place before we leave to Baler, on the east coast of Luzon and the birthplace of surfing for the Philippines. Even though we didn't get to film much, we still caught some special moments of traveling in and around El Nido, taking in its absolutely captivating landscape while sitting down to have some coffee and breakfast and do a little work. There's a lot of hype around Palawan, the crown jewel of the Philippines, and it was immediately clear as to why when we looked out onto the ocean to see those magnificent towering and ancient limestone cliffs that circled around us. Not to mention its breathtaking, pristine beaches or this random tree in the middle of the highway. Either way, we looked forward to where the rest of the day would take us, and thankfully, it would not be between these two tree trunks.
Why is it that we can never seem to go anywhere without seeing a banana boat? And this has got to be the longest one yet.
Since we landed from our trip on the boat, it's been absolutely pouring rain. It's kind of been like a mood shift. Felt like we've been through an entire winter in 4 days or whatever it's been since we've been here. Super excited to check out the beach, and even though it's cloudy, we're like excited to swim too. So, wow, this is pretty, has to be expected. Wow.
Wow, this is just casually gorgeous. God. Wow.
Mother Nature's metal.
Yeah. Wow. What a view. I think all of those are mangroves. Wild.
Look at that giant rock out there too.
Yummy.
Very tasty, really sweet. That hits all the spots. That mountain is
Epic. Epic mountain.
impressed.
Bless you.
thank you. So I'm booking a Grab right now at this gas station because we just got talked into getting into a taxi immediately after getting off our flight to the immigration office, and it was cash only, and we said we only had credit card, but the guy was like, no, don't worry, immigration. And then as we're driving out of the airport, I'm like, the taxi meter wasn't on. We couldn't see how much it was saving our time or like how much it would cost. And he's like, I can help you with immigration, and like put me on the phone with a random guy. And I'm like, what is this? Like, we just need to go to the immigration office and handle it there. And the guy's like on the phone, he's like, I'll help you with the immigration stuff. And I was like, no, stop. And so this was the first gas station. That's where you pull out of the airport. And I'm like, pull over, we're getting out. And he's like, I'll take you to ATM, you can pull out money. And we're just like, no. So now I'm calling a Grab, and we're headed to the immigration office. And from there we go to a bus station and take 2 buses to get all the way to Baler. So full day ahead of us, already started out strong. This is the mess. We're at the immigration office and it was a total mess. We had cash only. That's like the only way you can pay. And we were 1,000 short with the cash that we had pulled out. So we had to like transfer money, run outside to the ATM, come back inside. And we come outside now, we have an hour and a half before we have to come back, and it's pouring rain. And we've got to try and get a bus ticket and get all the way to Baler. So
You look online to see what the costs are going to be. We had to do express because this is the last day that our current visas are valid. And so we had to do the express fee along with the ACR card. After preparing diligently for all of the fees, I happened to look on Google Maps at this location. The reviews were all over the place. Some were great, some were terrible. A lot of them said that a lot of additional charges that just didn't make any sense, even though the fees were also stated online. They say at this office that they're just not updated. Well, the total blindside of the additional fees that they don't disclose online and what it actually is. So really crossing our fingers that the rest of the day stays intact, but at this point, we're just not sure.
we are getting dropped off at the mall in an absolute downpour. We have like 30 minutes before we have to go back to the immigration office, so.
Oh my God. Oh. Thank you. Oh man. Well, hopefully the process of getting food before we go back to the immigration office to go get our visas and our passports is easy. Starbucks is what we're familiar with, and it'll have good enough food that'll last us for the next, hopefully, 6 or so hours.
Yeah, we just got to the bus station in Manila, and now we're trying to, immediately they said just go get on the bus to our next stop. We don't know if there's going to be buses from there to Baler, but we're just going with the flow right now.
Yeah, we just walked a couple of blocks because our taxi dropped us off at the wrong location, and some nice gentleman on the side of the street asked us immediately where we were going, which I was right away unsure about, but he was kind enough to just let us know we got dropped off at the wrong location. But we just walked a couple of blocks. We're putting our stuff in the bus right now. It's just like one step at a time. It's nice to know that these buses are pretty commercial and legit. Chris is trying to confirm again that we're going to be able to get onto another bus once we get to our next destination, which we're still kind of unsure about, even though we've asked several people.
Will we make it? You don't think so? Yeah. It's 5 hours from here. You don't think we're done? It doesn't sound like we'll take the bus to Baler.
Off we go.
So we just got to the bus stop. It's halfway. We still have 4 hours to go, and it's 8 p.m. Luckily, there is a van, and we're just waiting for more passengers, and it's absolutely packed. But at least we're going to be there tonight instead of having to stay in this town, which is super nice. Kate is very car sick, and so she's like sleeping in there. We're sitting next to a baby, so it's going to be a little bit of a journey, but at least we will be at the Airbnb tonight even though it'll probably be like 12 or 1. And we started traveling this morning at 6 a.m. So very, very full day of travel. Smell the beach.
Wow. We just got to our place. It's 12 a.m. and just the sequence of events that have taken place to get to this point have been so entertaining and so adventurous, we'll put it that way. It just started pouring again. We basically took a motorbike that had an additional metal piece that was tiny because we couldn't see anything around us. Of course, this is after we get dropped off from our van. Thank God that this guy was even around, that Chris found him. It was another 10 minutes to get to our place. We get stuck in the sand. Chris has to get out. He loses his phone. It starts to pour rain. And I'm just like, oh my God, this day is never ending. So it is raining, but we only have a short walk until our place.
Okay, let's do it.
Can't wait to walk in the door, get showered. Wow. Thank you.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes. Chris, look. Wow, that is a big spider. Oh man, it feels nice to be inside. Oh, this is our place. Wow. We're gonna go on our first walk at our place in Baler, which we got into last night at a lovely 12 a.m., which was a lot better than we thought. We thought that we wouldn't even make it. And we're both feeling pretty good this morning. Let's do it. This morning was like the first time we woke up with no dogs, no traffic, no people, no music, no noise. Crossing our fingers, it stays that way. And we've got the cutest baby chicks out here.
Hey, Mama. Hey, babies.
Hi, Mama.
This is lovely. This place is nice. So the ocean is on the other side. I love how you always build an idea in your head of where things are and how it's laid out, and then you're completely wrong. Nice pool. That is great. Pregnant mama. Oh yeah, there's a lot of spots there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Whoa, look at that.
What is that? Good morning.
Whoa, look at that.
Not that far to the beach.
Wow. Look at this.
That's town that way.
Oh my gosh.
And that is endless beach that way.
Pretty decent sized wave too.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. What? This is unbelievable. I feel like I'm in like Peru or something.
Yeah, because it's black sand. That's what it is.
I just can't believe this. There's just nobody out here. There's one or two people out here right in front of our place, which honestly I'm very comfortable with. Can always be an interesting feeling when you're out in the water by yourself, especially at a new place. Wow, look at that wave. That's fun. You know, I think they look pretty big here, but I feel like that's the kind of wave that would be perfect for us right now. This feels nice. I mean, considering when we got to Siargao, we didn't know we were there really 2 months early, and it was a little disappointing. And the weather was super hot, and it just took a second to adjust. It feels really good to wake up, walk to the beach, and not see it overcrowded, and see that there's actual waves. And it's good weather. So excited.